PsyTricks presents 5 Tricks to Build Self-Discipline. What is self-discipline? Self-discipline is the ability to push yourself forward, stay motivated, and take action, regardless of how you're feeling physically or emotionally. You're showing it when you intentionally choose to pursue something better for yourself, and you do it in spite of factors like distractions, hard work, or unfavorable odds. Self-discipline is different from self-motivation or willpower. Motivation and willpower contribute to it, as do persistence, the ability to follow through on your intentions, and hard work. How to develop self-discipline? Self-discipline is like a muscle. The more you work on developing it and using it, the stronger it will become. However, it's just as important not to start out with goals that are too ambitious. Instead, set small goals and increase the level of challenge slowly over time. Follow these 5 steps to start developing your self-discipline. The first, choose a goal. Begin by choosing just one goal that you want to focus on to develop your self-discipline. For instance, perhaps you want to start exercising every evening, or you want to read one leadership book a week to enhance your skills. Remember, starting small is the best way to start developing your self-discipline. As your discipline gets stronger, you can spread the focus to more areas of your life. The second, find your motivation. Once you have chosen a goal, list the reasons why you want to achieve it. Try to express these reasons in a positive way. So instead of saying, "I want to exercise 3 times a week to lose weight," say, "I want to exercise so that I have the energy to play with my kids and work successfully." When you list the reasons why you want to achieve something, you'll find it much easier to get the job done.
Guys, if you find this information useful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe on my channel. I'll appreciate it for that. Thank you.
The third, identify obstacles. For instance, imagine that your goal is to read one leadership book a week to enhance your skills. In the past, you've faced a number of obstacles in reaching this goal. For example, when you find a book you like, it's hard to find time each night to read. Between work, dinner, and the kids, your time is taking up until late in the evening. And you get distracted by messages coming in while you're reading. Often our self-discipline crumbles because we haven't identified the obstacles that we'll face achieving our goals, and we haven't developed strategies to overcome them. When these obstacles show up, we are unprepared to deal with them, and this shakes our resolve. Don't skip this step. The fourth, replace old habits. When we're developing self-discipline, we're often trying to break a bad habit and replace it with something more productive. However, if that habit is tied into a certain time of day or routine, breaking it can leave a hole. If we don't replace that habit with something else, then its absence becomes even more noticeable. Instead of online shopping, you could do some stretches in your office, get a cup of coffee, or take a quick walk outside. These behaviors will help support your goal and strengthen your self-discipline, instead of leaving you with nothing to do on your break. The fifth, monitor your progress. As you work on your self-discipline, pay attention to how you're feeling as it develops and strengthens. You might feel free, happy, proud, and energized. Also, think about keeping a journal to write down your self-discipline goals and to track your progress. This reinforces the positive changes that you are implementing in your life and gives you a record that you can look back on to see the progress that you have made. I hope these tips were useful to you and you'll become more self-disciplined. Share in the comments down below what discipline-related challenges you face in your life. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and remember to click on the notification bell. Thanks for watching.